Hey guys, it's Amber with Plano PTA Arts and Education. I want to show you how to find our advancing spreadsheet that is due at the end of November. So go to Plano PTA Reflections in Google, click there, and you'll find a link to take you to our Reflections page, or you may have already bookmarked it yourself, which is awesome. But scroll down and you'll see November 29th, the spreadsheet is due. So it'll give you some details on this website as to what that means, but this is what it looks like. There's a lot of information here, and it makes it where it's easy to make mistakes, and so I thought maybe I'd share something with you that I made. It will take the place of having to hand type in all the paper forms. So I made a Google form. I can send you a copy and you can edit it and make it your own for your school, and I think this is going to help us eliminate any errors that could happen of mistyping something and allow the students to be the ones to fill it in. So I've sent this to myself so you can see from your perspective what it's going to look like. So now that I've opened it up, the first thing I want to do is make sure that we're in the right account. So we'll click in the right hand corner where the circle is, and we'll double check our account. Looks like the right account to me. After checking our account, we want to make sure that we make a copy first, just like the instructions say. So click the three dots, click on make a copy, and now it tells us make your own copy, then edit. This is really important because this is a file that's shared by many schools. So you need to put your school name here, then go save it in a new file folder. I'm going to go ahead and add a new file folder because I didn't create one before. This is just by putting the plus button there, and I'm going to be able to create a new file folder, whatever my school is, Reflection 2020, and now it looks like we're good to go. All right. Now, because I can see at the very top, it has saved me a copy, and now I can go make this unique to my school. So I can type in my school name here, scroll down, update our due date here, and anything that's in caps, you'll scroll down and see that I've put that there so that you can make it your unique email, the website for membership, anything that's unique to your school, I put in caps, so hopefully it's easy for you to go and just scroll down a few places and see that. The rest of this is going to be per your campus. So now we get to grade division. Be sure that the grade division matches your school, so you may not have primary or intermediate. You might be in middle school or high school. So you can either click the X and get rid of them or edit them by just clicking on those existing names. Another way is to add option and make it unique to your school there. Leave the arts categories alone. Those won't change. You'll keep all those things the same until you get to grade, and this is where you can use the X's again to remove, or you can edit what's there to reflect your campus's grades that are offered at your campus. Pretty simple. And as we go down, you'll see that most everything else you can just leave alone. All of it's going to populate into our spreadsheet, so that's exciting. Be sure to add your school name here, just like it says. And other than that, the rest of it can be left alone. So what do you need to do next? After you've confirmed everything is looking right, you're going to go to the very top where there's a little eyeball, and you're going to view this form from a student or parent's perspective. This is what it would look like. Here it is from their point of view with all the directions, a link to the rules, and once they click yes, they can then say next and move on to the next portion, which is our entry form. So again, as we've said before, all this is going to populate into a Google Sheets, and it's their entry form versus using a piece of paper. So what do we do now, and how do we get this onto our website? So that purple button at the top that says send, you're going to go to the middle little icon with the little loops there, and you're going to create a URL, shorten that so it's a little bit easier to use, and copy it. Now you can add this to your website. So let's check out what one of our local schools, Harrington, has done. You'll see here they are going to have digital submissions, and that blue banner is telling them how to do that. Create your art as usual, photograph or save your art digitally, and fill out the form by clicking here. So when they click here, it's going to take them to this form, and then they get to follow all the instructions, and Harrington has now added their information here, their due date, and made it unique to Harrington. You're going to see, just like here, the way we have it in sections, when they go and see it, it'll be in that form, and it's going to work perfectly with our advancing spreadsheet. So once we have all these entries, we go down here to our advancing spreadsheets. So once you click on that, you're going to download the spreadsheet, and you'll see that it's in the order that we've created for that form. Everything will line up in the right order and allow us to confirm that this information is correct, but make sure that we zoom in right here. You have to confirm before these items come to council that they are PTA members. It's been verified, you've double checked that. Now you get to add your name and number and information to just those ones that are advancing. Those are the ones that will be added to this spreadsheet here. So how do we get access to all that? So once we've created our form, you'll see at the top the responses. Then, once we have responses, you'll be able to see there's some options here. I can download the responses, I can create Google Sheets here. So now I have a Google Sheets, you'll see there's a timestamp. I'm gonna make that my awards column. And so all this information is going to then match with this. So everything is gonna line up perfectly in the right order. And so I get to use this form, this Google Sheets that's created from my Google form, and I get to confirm all this information is correct. I'm going to reorganize it by the award they're getting. Then my advancing award of excellence items are going to be in their own group, and I get to now take those and copy and paste them. I'm going to add them into my advancing spreadsheet here, and now they're all ready to go. Again, I've done all the work, but having them fill out this form is really going to help me save some time. So now all I have to do is go and fill out the form by the Texas PTA, click Plano ISD Council PTAs, add the coordinate information, which is my name and my email address, arts@planopta.org, and then you'll go down and click Submit. And when you do that, it's going to ask you to attach your Excel spreadsheet, which we just completed for our advancing entries only. If you'd like a copy, just email me and I'd be glad to send you one. Please make sure to use this video as a reference. And thank you as always for being an advocate for our creative kids.